Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. We've got the Utah Jazz and the Orlando Magic. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Maravich is out there with John Stockton. And there's Malone. And it's Dantley in at the three, the small forward.
How about the focus from Dantley? He's really locked in as a scorer.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Hill looking around. Here's Howard. Nice move. And it's good for two.
And the strength of Howard is tremendous, which makes him hard to stop when he catches it that low.
Stockton passes to Dantley. Now here's Malone. To the middle. Shot's good by Dantley. Dantley's got his second bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Hill, no good. And so Stockton will bring it up for Utah. Pass to Malone. Stockton with a screen on Howard. Malone with it. Hardaway picks him up. And stolen by Howard. Stockton against Hardaway. To the inside. Howard. Rebound, Utah.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Dantley.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Here's McGrady after the basket by Utah. It's good from long range.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Stockton the pass to Malone. Back to Stockton. Maravich with it. Teardrop shot. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady. On offense, here are the Magic. They trail by one. That's tipped. Stolen by Stockton. Pass to Dantley. Shaq with some nice D.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Hill passes to Hardaway.
Kick it out.
McGrady outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Stockton against Hill. Here's Malone. The putback. Rebounded by Howard. Here's McGrady. Here's O'Neal. And it's Utah with the rebound. Here's Dantley. Pass to Malone. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Well, I tell you what, if you wanted the template for the perfect power forward, it might be Karl Malone. I mean, he's got everything you want in a format.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Orlando trailing here. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Magic fans, it's T-shirt time. Who wants one?
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Hardaway dishes to McGrady. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Malone outside. Back to Stockton. Down low. And Mirovic on the basket on the assist by Stockton.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Malone with the steal. Hardaway against Stockton. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
So it's the Jazz now. It's stolen by McGrady. And here comes McGrady leading the fast break. Pass to Hardaway. Orlando moving the ball around. And stolen by Stockton. Here is Mirovic. McGrady covering. Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there. Mirovic has got his second basket of the game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Second chance shot. Malone misses. Now a timeout called by Orlando. Hedo Turkoglu's checked in for Orlando. The Magic trail by 4. Outside Hardaway. O'Neal looking around. Here's Howard. It's deflected.
And having Eaton protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
Now, here is Mirovic. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. And that one, good. Mirovic has got 6.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Got a hand on it. Hardaway against Stockton. Outside Hardaway. Here's Shaq. And there's the drive. Hardaway against Stockton. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
And I don't think we can ignore the activity they've shown on the defensive end. Plenty of quick hands, and it's resulted in a number of steals.
So it's Utah now. The Magic getting the bucket. And here's Maravich from the arc. Trains the three-pointer. 9 points in the game so far.
And that's why they call him the pistol. One of the most entertaining scorers in the game, and finding that one from deep.
Now here's Shaq. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Howard. 6 on the shot clock. Now Turkoglu. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Hey, because of Hedo Turkoglu's versatility and size, it's hard to defend him without fouling him.
Orlando shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Plays big at the forward position now. Turkoglu bullies his way around the floor like few others.
Vucevic checked in for the Magic. Anderson comes in for Hill. Andre Kirilenko's checked in for the Jazz. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Maravich. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Pass to Mitchell. And here's Malone. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
And the defense so concerned with Mitchell in the 2-man game. That opens things up for others. Nice find.
And he gets the bucket.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Here's Eaton. He has yet to score. Inside. It's tipped. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Mitchell drops them both. Now here is Hardaway. Pass to Shaq. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
You're so right, David. We could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball. Stockton down low. Guarded by Hardaway.
Defensively, here's what Hardaway gives you. The rare versatility to switch 1 through 5, and he is always in help position.
Now here's Anderson after the miss from Karl Malone. Hardaway passes to Anderson. Here's Shaq. And it's Kirilenko with the rebound. Jazz leading by 9. Here's Stockton. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Shaq. Nothing on the board. Clock at 6, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. So for the Magic, Howard comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And it's Lewis in for O'Neal. Boozer, he's checked in for the Jazz. Maravich comes in for John Stockton. And it's time for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Orlando let me know his status. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for him.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Maravich hits them both.
And when you think of Maravich, his ball handling and passing comes to mind. He's really sublime and unique in those categories.
Now here's Hardaway. Pass to Lewis, to the paint. Here's Howard. Some solid defense here from Malone.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here is Maravich. 11 points in the game. Boozer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Pete Maravich. And the Jazz lead by 15.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
And the foul on Andre Kirilenko. That is his first foul of the game. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for the Jazz. Utah's on defense. Howard setting the pick for Turkoglu. To the middle. And Howard slams it home.
When you look at the stats, Howard's at his best in the pick and roll.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Right side, Maravich. Rebound by the Magic. 1:29 left here in the opening quarter. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Just taking advantage of his body. Lewis absorbing the blow before finishing that one.
Mitchell outside. Inside, here's Gobert, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Dwight Howard.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Turkoglu against Kirilenko. Step back shot. Rebound by Carlos Boozer. Jazz leading by 13. Outside, Maravich. Pass to Boozer. Out to Kirilenko. Good on the triple.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Skiles. Still scoreless. Here is Howard. Lewis on the way. Orlando moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Skiles the pass to Lewis. And here's Turkoglu for 3. Boozer with the rebound. Maravich against Lewis. They get it back. Boozer with the screen for Mitchell. That shot off. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Utah out in front, up by 16. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance from the Jazz so far.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
The Magic trail by 16. Turkoglu is out there with Lewis. Then there's Anderson. Then there's Howard. And it's Skiles in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Orlando shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
The basketball IQ Skiles possesses quite impressive, especially when you consider his shot selection and passing abilities.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Maravich. That's tipped. And now running up the court. Lewis pushing it up. And it's Banchero missing. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. At one point, they led by 16. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. Shard Lewis pulls it in. Kirilenko against Turkoglu. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got his first points in this one.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
And Gobert kicks to Kirilenko. Williams for 3. Another miss by Utah. The Magic trail by 11. Banchero passes to Skiles. And here's Turkoglu for 3. Connects from three-point range. Turkoglu's got 5 points so far.
And not a shot you see often from Turkoglu, showing off his skills there.
Outside Williams. Gobert. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Howard. He's got 6. Banchero inside. He's working on Boozer. No good. Shot missing. Utah leading by 10. Here's Kirilenko. Hedo Turkoglu with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Skiles. Back to Lewis. Utah with the rebound. Boozer's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Going inside, and Maravich gets it to go on the assist by Kirilenko. 13 points in the game.
Another one for Maravich. The lights-out jump shot, the ability to finish with either hand. No one's been able to touch him tonight.
Here's Skiles. Banchero outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Banchero's got it back down to within single digits for the Magic.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Maravich, good. Maravich has got 4 this quarter.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Right wing. Turkoglu kicks to Hill. Another miss by Orlando. Utah leading by 11. Outside Williams. Here's Dantley. He's got 6. Down low. Here's Boozer. And good that time. Boozer's got his second bucket of the game to go. Hardaway against Williams. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Hey, I love the effort from the defense, but Hardaway able to finish through contact. Nicely done.
Pass to Dantley. Maravich with it. Defended by Turkoglu. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Hedo Turkoglu.
Pistol Pete, oozing with natural talent, but behind the scenes, he puts in a lot of work too.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Scotty's checked in for Turkoglu. Outside Hill. Malone against Howard. Pass to Banchero. No good from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Maravich against Hill. Yep, that one goes in there. Maravich has got 19 points.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Outside, Scott. Over to the left wing. Banchero against Boozer. 6 to shoot. And it's Banchero missing. Utah leading by 15. Takes a step back. Doubled by Howard. Malone gets the bucket. Malone's got 5 points so far.
And you can see how confident Malone is inside. I mean, he feels like he can score on anybody from there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Hill. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Outside, Maravich. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. On the wing, Hardaway. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Banchero. Sweet move. Malone with the block.
Good to see Malone working hard on the defensive end. His team appreciates that type of effort.
Outside, Maravich. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 22.
Boy, that was a strong pick by Williams.
Outside Hardaway. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And it's good from the elbow.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Vucevic checked in for Howard. Grant comes in for Banchero. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Scott. Vucevic with the bucket.
And that is textbook perfect, the bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
You know, I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic.
Well, I tell you what, don't tell him. I mean, I want to see it again.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now, here is McGrady. He's got 5, and Hill has it in the corner. Vucevic setting the pick for Hill. For 3, hits it from three-point range. Hill's got 5 points so far.
And good to see Hill knocking down the long ball because that really will help his confidence.
Boozer against Grant. A shot by Hayward, wide open, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Grant. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist.
Sensing an opportunity to score and going after it. Superb job inside from Grant.
Grant against Boozer. It's stolen by McGrady. And here comes McGrady leading the fast break. And it goes down 2 points. He has 7.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover It's a thing of beauty.
Jazz leading by 17. Hayward outside. Outside Boozer. Outside Malone. 6 on the shot clock. Looking for Hayward. He gets it there. And Hayward with the stuff.
Give Hayward the chance now. He's athletic. He's got bounce. He's going to finish with the big flush when he gets inside.
To the middle. Deflects the pass. Malone with the steal. Stockton looking around. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Magic trail by 19. Fires away from outside. Malone with the rebound. Malone's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. The shot's good from Stockton.
You know, Stockton is really clever when it comes to scoring inside. Not the biggest guy, but he finds a way to get the job done.
Grant outside. On the wing, Hardaway. McGrady outside. Over Hayward. A shot by McGrady, no good. Hayward passes to Boozer.
So ready to get physical. Boozer takes it to the inside of the defense.
The Jazz have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Shooting for Utah, Carlos Boozer. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first.
Certainly knows how to get to the line. Boozer using that size of his to his advantage.
Orlando making some changes. Shaq is checked in for Vucevic. And it's Howard in for Grant. And a switcher also for Utah. Maravich is checked in. To the paint. Here's Hill. And Hill throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's O'Neal after the made shot from Karl Malone. O'Neal kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Howard. From past the arc. Utah with the rebound. Boozer's got 7 rebounds in the game. Stockton dishes to Malone. .116 left in the first half. It's good. Maravich has got 13 points now in the quarter.
And Malone's teammates oftentimes the beneficiary of his great passes.
Pass to Howard. Back to McGrady. Puts up a 3. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And Hill over to help. Dantley the pass to Stockton. Shoots it. It's hauled in by the Magic. Outside Hardaway. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Got a question for you. How do you guard Penny Hardaway? He's long, he's athletic, he's smart, he's got great vision, excellent ball handling skills. Simply a matchup nightmare.
2 shots. Last on the first.
And he makes the first. And Utah making a change here. He doesn't get the second one. Utah leading by 23. And Hill over to help. Utah moving it around. Maravich with it, working on Howard.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
With 1 on the clock, what a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Pete Maravich having a dominant impact in this one.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
The Magic trail by 21. So on the floor for Utah. Stockton is out there with Maravich. And there's Malone. And it's Eaton in at the 5. The shot by McGrady, no good. And so Stockton will bring it up for Utah. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Pass to Dantley. Hardaway against Stockton. To the inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They retain possession, and they're able to recover. Hardaway with it. And here's Hill for 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 5th assist in this one.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
Now here's Stockton. Here's Maravich, and it's sent back by O'Neal. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Out left to the wing. They double team Howard. Pass to Shaq. Stolen away. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Dantley. 11 points in the game. Here's Eaton, defended by Shaq. Shot clock at 3. Here's Eaton. Rebounded by Hardaway. The Magic trail by 18. Hill kicks to Hardaway. Pass to McGrady. Looking to get it going. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got 8 rebounds in this game. On offense, here are the Jazz. They're scoreless since the first half. Now, here is Maravich. McGrady covering. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. On the wing, Hardaway. McGrady against Maravich. Shaq with a screen on Maravich. Here's McGrady. O'Neal, great positioning on the putback.
You got to admire and respect how Shaq fights for the rebounds there. I mean, he puts in the work to get those second chance looks.
Eaton the pass to Malone. Stockton outside. And here's Maravich from the arc. That's good. And a nice assist from Stockton. Maravich has got 27.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Here's Hardaway. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. The shot by McGrady, no good.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Hardaway with it. Picked up by Stockton. Here's Howard. No good that time. Some solid defense by Malone. Stockton passes to Maravich. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Malone at the elbow.
Come get it, come get it.
From outside the arc, Orlando grabs the miss. Hardaway has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Howard at the elbow. Here's McGrady. Hits the three-point bomb. McGrady's got 10 points in the game.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Malone outside. McGrady against Maravich. Orlando grabs the miss. Inside. And the dunk by O'Neal.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
Stockton dishes to Maravich. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady. McGrady's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's Hill penetrating. Rebounded by Malone. Jazz leading by 14. Pass to Stockton. Here's Dantley. To the paint, Malone. Shaq with some nice D. McGrady outside. On the wing, Hardaway. Back to McGrady. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Hardaway, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the middle, here's Eaton. Outside for Stockton. Malone sets the pick for Stockton. Another miss by Utah. The Magic trail by 14. And here is Hardaway. Outside Hill. Lets it go with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got 6 assists now in the game.
And making it look easy right now. When Hill finds his rhythm, well, he keeps in attack mode.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. And so Stockton will bring it up for Utah. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Outside, Maravich. Trying to get something going. It's blocked by Shaq. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. Fades back. That one falls. Hill's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Orlando.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Here's Dantley. Outside for Stockton. Outside, Malone. And here's Maravich for 3. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to McGrady. Here's the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. McGrady's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Magic.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now, here is Maravich. 27 points for him. It's stolen by McGrady. The drive by Hill. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. McGrady's got 4 assists in the game.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Down low. McGrady up top. Maravich defending. The shot by McGrady, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Utah.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
And the basket by Turkoglu.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Utah calls timeout. Pass to Eaton. Kirilenko kicks to Maravich. Here's Eaton. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Dwight Howard.
And, you know, Eaton at 7'4", this guy typically overpowers defenses with his size. He's an excellent shot blocker and also rebounds pretty well.
And so he hits both. Now Hardaway. McGrady outside. Turkoglu against Kirilenko. Pass to Howard. And stolen by Stockton. Over Hardaway. And once again off the mark by Utah. Back to Turkoglu. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Turkoglu's got 10 points in the game.
There's Turkoglu's touch from deep. He can be lethal when he gets it going.
Malone right side. Pass to Kirilenko. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Howard's got 11 rebounds in the game. To the inside. It's deflected. Malone with the steal. Kirilenko against Turkoglu. McGrady outside. And the layup falls. He's got 15.
Yeah, McGrady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
Stockton the pass to Maravich. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Hardaway against Stockton. Hardaway passes to McGrady.
Meeting the defense with power, McGrady holds nothing back and finishes in motion.
The Magic have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Tracy McGrady.
And McGrady drops them both. 1:46 left here in the third quarter. McGrady against Mitchell. Back to Maravich. It's Kirilenko on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Gobert with a screen on McGrady. The shot by Mitchell, no good. The Magic trail by 3. For the tie. And the rebound goes to Boozer.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Inside, here's Lewis. Pass to McGrady. Back to Lewis. The three. Knocks down the three ball. Lewis has got it all tied up now for Orlando.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Now, here is Maravich. He has 31.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Now, here is McGrady. Lewis, a screen on Mitchell. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
3 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Lewis is out there with Vucevic. That's Hill. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Anderson in at the 2 guard. That's who's out there for Orlando. Malone. Vucevic with the rebound. And Orlando has possession. Here's Hill trying to get open as Lewis. Hill, no good.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Mitchell outside. Malone in the post. Lewis covering. Malone gets the bucket.
A go-to shot for Malone. He looks so comfortable and in rhythm from the mid-range.
Outside Hardaway. Down low. Here's Vucevic. And it's off the back rim. No good.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Pass to Dantley. Back to Mitchell. There's the 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. On the wing, Hardaway. And here is Hill, guarded by Kirilenko. And the basket by Hill.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
It's like running into an immovable object. Gobert setting that pick nicely.
Pick by Vucevic. Pass to Lewis to take the lead. That shot off the mark. Utah leading. Kirilenko the pass to Dantley. Malone wide open. The three-pointer is right on target.
Hey, you know, something that separates Malone from other fours, he's got a sweet jumper, which can draw defenders out of the lane, opening up things for Malone and his teammates.
Now here's Lewis. Outside Hill. Pass to Vucevic. And no good that time. Gobert with the defensive effort. Jazz leading by 5. Mitchell outside. Here's Dantley. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
Oh, great pass by Mitchell. He can run your offense, slide over to the 2 as well, giving you some great backcourt versatility.
Now here's Hardaway to end the run. Drills it from outside.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Mitchell to the middle. And finished off by Gobert.
Gobert knows his strengths on offense and plays to them well.
Lewis sets the pick for Hardaway. Pass to Lewis. Hill against Kirilenko. High post Vucevic. Over Gobert. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Vucevic.
Boy, nothing like shooting shots you know you can make. Vucevic shooting that one with confidence.
Mitchell, a screen on Anderson. Mitchell outside. Off target from outside.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here is Hill. Lewis sets the pick for Hill. And he drives in. Oh my goodness! What a play!
How about the vertical of Hill? Outstanding. And rising up and ramming it home. Yes, sir.
Pass to Malone. Orlando grabs the miss. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Anderson. Orlando needs to get off a shot to take the lead. And it's Utah with the rebound. Kirilenko's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Dantley. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And guys, this is turning into one of those nights for Dantley. He is on a roll, and we all know once he gets hot, he will wear down an opponent.
Jazz leading by 4. Kirilenko the pass to Malone. And he lays it straight in. Malone's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now here's Lewis. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 4 assists in the game.
Defense has to be careful with Lewis at the arc. The guy won't hesitate to fire if given space.
Here's Dantley. Shard Lewis pulls it in. Lewis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Hardaway. Lewis a screen on Mitchell. Hardaway dishes to Vucevic. Here's Hill. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. And it's now only a 1-point Jazz lead. Utah calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Orlando making some changes. Shaq is checked in for Vucevic. Howard comes in for Lewis. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Anderson. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during that timeout, the coach of the Jazz talked to his team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Pass to Howard. In the corner, Hardaway with it. McGrady against Maravich. Howard, the pass to McGrady. Hill with it. Shaq is screen on Maravich. Lets it fly. And Shaq with the slam.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, Hayward's really an outstanding athlete, a sneaky good athlete. He's creative at using his physical abilities to draw fouls inside.
first one falls for him. Hayward hits them both.
And, you know, there's no question about it. Hayward is an exciting player and an athletic forward who can really, really score.
Here's McGrady. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McGrady's got 19 points.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Now here's Hayward. Malone sets the pick for Hayward. From 16 feet away, he cans it. And the Jazz lead by 4.
How about this old school look from Hayward? Not afraid to knock down that mid-range J. To heck with those analytics.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Here's Hardaway. Following the basket by Pete Maravich. Was shot by Shaq. No good. Stockton with it. Hayward outside. There's the screen. Lets the three fly. Here's Eaton. Guarded by O'Neal. Eaton the pass to Stockton. Tries again. That one doesn't go. Good D by Hardaway. The Magic trail by 6. Pass to Hill. To the paint. Here's McGrady. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Hey, when this team needs a basket, they look at McGrady, and he rarely disappoints.
Al Malone, started by Howard. Fades away. And there's Karl Malone on the assist by Stockton. Malone's got 9 points now in the quarter. Pass to Howard. Here's the lob to the hoop. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway.
Number 4, Adrian Dantley.
Utah leading by 6. Utah calls timeout.
Let's hear it for you.
Here is Maravich. Stockton outside. Malone, a screen on Hardaway. Pass to Malone. Pocket 6. Over Howard. And once again, off the mark by Utah. Hill drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Grant Hill showing you he can get physical when he has to, absorbing that contact, actually seeking it out to draw the foul.
Grant Hill.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
You know, Grant Hill is a total class act and a special player, too. A hard worker, shows up for his team every game, and really tries to make everybody on the floor better.
And the second free throw, good. Utah leading by 5. Stockton kicks to Maravich. A floater. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady. Lets it go from deep. And it's Stockton with the rebound. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. It's blocked by Shaq. Here's Hill. Got it. Good job in the low post. Hill's got 26 points.
Hill unfazed, composed, loves taking the big shots and knocking them down.
Maravich with a screen on Hardaway. Stockton draws the double. Malone finds Stockton. From deep, buries the long-range jumper.
And Stockton almost impossible to guard in the pick and roll. When he gets a little daylight, he is always ready to pull the trigger.
Now here is McGrady. Shoots over Maravich. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Down low. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Magic trail by 6.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Second team foul. At the line for the Magic, Tracy McGrady. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that brings them within 5.
And watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
And McGrady drops them both.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Stockton the pass to Malone. Over Howard. And it's sent back by Howard. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now here's Stockton. That shot misses. Great D that time from Hardaway. McGrady passes to O'Neal. Nice D from Malone.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Second team foul.
Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
Now here's Malone. Stockton, it goes straight through with the swish.
Stockton DIYing it, doing it yourself, giving this team a big shot in the arm.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now a timeout called by Orlando. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. McGrady dishes to Howard. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Dwight Howard with some slick passing on that one.
And so they foul intentionally.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making. Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Outside Hill. Launches a 3. Rebound Utah. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Stockton up top. And And so it's Utah with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, Karl Malone.